Marshals, watch your corners. Drivers, clean first couple corners here. We're going to go racing on the sound of the tone. Listen up. Our front row's coming around here. We are a nice clean start. So it is Toasty trying to break away from Jay, who's got a mirror full of Chris Kemper. Through the chicane they go. Chris looking inside and outside, can't make it work. Down the straightaway they go. Chris trying to find the line around. Oh no, they get into each other. Here comes Aiden now up to the 3 spot. Now Aiden's gonna try to have a run at Jay through the chicane. It is Jay in the green, Aiden in the red, Chris Kemper in the purple, Brian Fogg in the silver. 4-way fight here for the 2 spot. Up to crosstown they go, into the chicane. Jay, nice smooth line. Aiden following closely behind. Toasty out front, trying to run away with this one. A 4-way fight for the 2 spot between Jay, Aiden, Chris Kemper, and Brian. 3 of them trying to separate themselves from Brian here. Oh no, trouble in the infield for Chris Kemper. That is going to put Brian Fong up to the 4 spot. So Jay still getting a mirror full of Aiden. Through the chicane they go. Down the straightaway, evenly matched on motor here. And meanwhile, it's Toasty out front, 2.6 out in front already with 1 minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. Aiden closing up a little bit through the chicane, down the straightaway, coming across the line. 14.7s for that pair. And they have separated themselves from Brian Fogg, so the top 3.
3 minutes left.
Breaking away from the rest of the pack. That fight is still on for the 2nd spot on the podium between Jay in the teal and Aiden in the all red. Down the straightaway they go. That gap last time by was 4/10 of a second. As they cross the line this time, it is still 4/10 of a second as they are matching lap times. Into the chicane, our 2nd place driver goes down the straightaway, gets a little loose coming out of the straightaway. Here comes Aiden. Not close enough to capitalize, but not letting off on the pressure. We're just past the halfway mark. It is 2:20 remaining on the master clock. Jay trying to stretch his legs away from Aiden here. 14.5 to 14.9, 7/10 the gap between those 2 drivers. Aiden trying to do his best to close that gap up.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes remaining. It is Toasty out front by 2.9. Jay 7/10 over Aiden. Brian in the 4 spot. David Moria in the 5. Chris Kemper in the 6. And Chris Brandon in the 7. Yeah, now it's 9/10 of a second between Jay and Aiden. There was a 14.5 to a 14.7 down the straightaway. That battle goes. Now a 14.8 to a 14.8. Gap remains at 9/10 of a second. With 1 minute 20 remaining on the master clock. It's the teal and red battling it out. Jay starting 2nd on the grid, maintaining 2nd. Aiden starting 4th, moving up to 3rd. Trying to find his way to 2nd right now through cross down into the chicane. Those drivers go. We have 1 minute remaining on the master clock.
1 minute left.
And now we're going to be coming up on the back of the traffic here. It may play a factor. Through the chicane onto the straightaway. Yeah, 7/10 of a second last time by. 8/10 of a second now. Watch it in the front, watch it in the front. So it is Toasty, Jay, Aiden, Brian. The top 3 right now. With 20 seconds remaining on the master clock, 2:0 seconds. leader Toshi in the all white coming across the line. This will be his final lap.
Jay Williams done.
That is time. James caught you at the line. Toshi on his victory lap coming around to take the
Aiden Moore
win
done. Aiden Carroll done.
in the front wheel drive.
Ryan Fong done. Toasty Talk done. Chris Kemper done.
Good job. Yeah, it was a good run.
All drivers are finished.
And that is the way
Chris
it's all
Graham
drivers are. John Toshi taking the win. Jay in the 2 spot, Aiden in the 3.